good or if it's ass. And maybe what you should change or think about for the next video, and that's how you grow, right? So it's very smart.
It's getting people with the right YouTuber friend group that are pussies will actually tell them when their content's bad and like actually roast it and help them get better in a nice positive way. Basically what I did was I somehow found these other like 4 lunatics. 3 of us were college dropouts, one was a high school dropout, and one, I don't know, he just like quit his job.
So yeah, get a group of people. Yeah, we're on it, Jimmy. We're on
lunatics. 3 of us were college dropouts, one was a high school dropout, and one, I don't know, he just like quit his job. We were all super small YouTubers, and we basically talked every day for 1,000 days in a row and did nothing but just like hyper study like what makes a good video, what makes a good thumbnail, what's good pacing, like how to go viral. We would just get on Skype every morning, and like some days like I'd get on Skype at 7 a.m. and I'd be in the call until like 10 p.m. and then I'd go to bed at wake.
What? What? Like, I guess yeah. If you want, and he wanted it bad enough on Skype for 1,000 days straight. Is that what he just said? And what time did he clock in and clock out of? What?
And like some days, like I'd get on Skype at 7 a.m. and I'd be in the call until like 10 p.m. and then I'd go to bed and wake up and I'd do it again. We'd do things like take 1,000 thumbnails and see if like there's a correlation to the brightness of the thumbnail to how many views it got. Imagine a world where
Wow. Yeah, basically a group deep diving into how to be successful on YouTube. What makes a good thumbnail? What makes a good title? All the things, and that would be really dope. Like that's why I started the group, and I want some people to join that are like serious about being on YouTube, and we can just like I don't know, create more. Like I should probably even create a Discord. I don't really know how to use Discord, but hey, this would be my time to learn how to use Discord and promote it. Ooh. Okay, let's go back in.
It's just you working solo, and you work 12 hours a day every day for like a year, and you're just grinding. You make a mistake, you learn from it. You grind, you make a mistake, you learn from it, and you do that for like a year. And imagine a different world where you have 4 friends who are also equally grinding in something similar. Friend number 1 makes a mistake on Friday, he teaches the other 4 people. Friend number 2 makes a mistake the next week, teaches everyone, and then like you're all learning from each other's mistakes. You're all constantly studying 24/7 and downloading each other. Like after a year, you're like 2 years ahead of the guy who was just solo. Do you freedom?
So I say your network is your net worth, or however the saying goes. Because yeah, like you're all learn. I don't know. Yeah, whatever.
Wouldn't go that far out of your way to capture the thumbnail? Yeah, I mean, of course, everyone should. If people don't click, they don't watch. So you want to give them something to click. Something a lot of people forget is like unsuggested on phones. Thumbnails are really fucking small. So like people are editing thumbnails full blown on their computer, and when you shrink it down, you can't see. We try.
Exactly. That's why sometimes when I made a thumbnail a couple times, I purposely like zoomed it out so I could see what it looked like when it was small, because I realized when I uploaded that thumbnail onto YouTube and when it was really small, I was like, I can't even see what the hell that says. Like I had put like some subtext or whatever. I couldn't even see what it said. I was like, no, this isn't good. And I'm glad you just touched on that, because that just makes me think I need to even like, because if you look at some of his thumbnails, right, it's like big, his face, huge, and then maybe one word, and whatever in the background, like whatever the setting is or whatever, basically. And that conveys so much within just a few seconds of looking at that thumbnail without there even being any real words on the picture. Like it showed basically where it's at. It showed who's in the video, like if it's a bunch of people or if it's just him or whatever the case is. If it's a car, if it's some fire show, you should expect an explosion, and I don't know, just genius, as they say. YouTube genius. He studied it with 4 other people. I think that's what I've heard multiple times since. This is only 2 minutes in of the consensus of what he was basically saying. Like all of them together is working.